Hi, I'm Chris Luchini, the chair of the Libertarian Party of New Mexico. We provide free market classical liberal solutions to problems, and today's problem is the rent is too darn high. Affordable housing is a worsening issue across the country, especially for young people, and as it is here in New Mexico. House Bill 216 is attempting to make the situation worse by repealing the long-standing state prohibition on local governments imposing rent control. The phrase rent control is misleading. It implies that rental costs are simply too high, when the real problem is there's not enough supply. Whether it's owner-occupied homes or rental housing, there is only one solution, and that is to provide more supply. Don't take my word for it. Look at all the various places that have had many decades of rent control. California, Oregon, New York City, Seattle, etc. In every case, rent control makes the situation worse, not better. Not coincidentally, these same jurisdictions make it insanely expensive and time-consuming to build new housing. The time from permit application to groundbreaking for an apartment building is 5 years in Seattle. By delaying a project for 5 years with the commercial interest rates of 8%, well, that's a 40% increase in the cost of that housing unit that benefits neither the developer nor the eventual occupant of that house or apartment. Contrast that with Austin, Texas. Austin has deliberately and systematically reduced barriers to building housing units, and despite huge population growth, rental prices have been flat for the past 3 years and have in fact been declining since the beginning of 2024. What's the alternative to rent control? YIMBY. Yes, in my backyard. That includes reducing taxes and regulations about building new homes and rental units, removing exclusionary zoning, which, for instance, might prohibit you from building an in-law apartment in the back of your current home. This increases the supply of housing, and the number of choices on the market reduces the overall price, ensuring that everybody has an opportunity to get into something that is affordable for them. I'm Chris Luchini with The Rent is Too Darn High. Stay tuned next week when we take on yet another government-imposed problem.